Hi there, I hope you're all good. Thanks for tuning into a brand new video here on the DartCounter YouTube channel. Today's video is the fourth one in the series Darts Tips for Beginners, and it's all about how to play the classic 501 game. The links to the first three videos of our Darts Tips for Beginners are in the description below, so take a look if you like. It's okay that your back heel raises a little bit off the ground. Make sure you're still putting a little bit of weight on it to keep your body balanced. While every regular dart has got four parts: the flight, the shaft, the barrel, and the point. The main part where you want to hold the dart is the barrel. Normally the perfect way to balance your throw is to align your shoulder, your elbow and your hand into a 90-degree angle. First of all, when I looked at the analytics of my YouTube channel, the channel of DartCounter, I saw that a whopping 88.8% of you guys who's watching the videos are not subscribed.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So if you don't know us yet and you want to see more darts related videos, please hit that subscribe button underneath and of course the little notification bell next to it so you don't miss out on anything. Here we go. So in today's video I will show you the most played game in darts. It's the 501 match and how it works. To start off, how does the counting work? Well, at every dartboard you will find 20 numbers, 1 to 20 all around the board. The big black and white surfaces are worth 1 time the number on the outside. The outer ring, so the biggest red and green surfaces, are worth 2 times the number on the outside. It's called the double. So for instance, this is the 20, so this will be 40 points, 36 points, 26 points, etc, etc. The inner ring, they're called the trebles, are worth 3 times the number on the outside. So for instance, 60 points, 54 points, 39 points, etc, etc. The bullseye, the little red circle in the middle, gives you 50 points. And the outer ring of the bull, it's called the single bull, gives you 25 points. So what most people think who haven't played 501 matches in their whole life is just hit that bull because the bull gives you the most points.
That is not correct.
Well, that's where most people get wrong, because it's not the bullseye that gives you the most points, it's the treble 20. 60 points. That's why you will always see a darts player aim for the treble 20 when they play a darts match. So much for counting points, the 501 game. In the classic 501 game you start off with 501 points and you take turns to throw 3 darts. The score for each turn is calculated and will be deducted from your total. The objective is to be the first player to get your score to exactly 0 as fast as possible. However, there's an important rule to it. The last dart of a leg, 1 time 501 to 0 is called a leg. The last dart of a leg must be thrown in a double, the outer ring, or the bullseye, which also counts as double. So when you're at the end of the leg and you got, for instance, like 20 points left, you can't just hit the 20, no, you have to hit the double 10. Or, of course, when you miss the double 10, the 10 and then the double 5 or something. The same rule applies when you're on an odd number. For instance, when you got 5 points left, you have to throw 1 double 2 or 3 double 1. You can't just throw 5 because then you will bust your score. There are 3 ways to bust your score. The first one is when you check out but not with a double. So when you got 5 points left, you hit a 5. That's no good. The second way to bust your score is when your score goes to 1. For instance, when you've got 16 points left and you hit the 15 for instance, then you bust. Your score also busts when you go below 0. And when you bust your score, your turn ends immediately and your score went back to what it was at the beginning of the turn. So, for instance, when I've got 20 points left, I aim for double 10. I hit the 10, then I'm gonna aim for the double 5, but by accident I hit the 12, then it's bust and I'm back to 20. So on the last turn of the leg, it's not necessary to throw all your 3 darts. You can win with 1 or 2 darts. So start off with 501 points and try to hit that treble 20 as much as you can. Of course, yeah, a long time ago they've decided to put the 1 and the 5 next to the 20, which is really, yeah, not the ideal way to score, of course, but yeah, I think it's good because otherwise when you have the 20 and the 19 and 18 next to it, it will be really easy to get high scores. And now it doesn't depend on luck, but really on talent. You can play a 501 match against a friend or a computer CPU. Well, I'm gonna choose for the last one right now. So I'm gonna launch the DartCounter app and set the Dartboard on an average of 55. The average in darts means the average amount of points you throw with 3 darts. You will see my name and the Dartboard's name down here. I will tap the sound icon and link my name to it to make sure the Mastercaller will call my name during the match. I really like this feature. I will set the start score to 501. Of course, you can choose for another start score. The rules will just remain the same. I will set the goal of the match to first to 1 leg, which means the player who wins 1 leg wins the match. Of course, you can set it differently, like best of 5 sets or something. As I've said, a leg is 1 game from 501 to 0. And a set is won when you won 3 legs. The first 2 options you will see here means that you win the match when you've reached the chosen amount of sets or legs. The best of option means the maximum amount of sets or legs that can be played. So for instance, best of 5 sets, you have to win 3 sets to win the match. When you play best of with an even number, this means that the match can end in a draw. So it's either half of the amount plus 1 to have a winner, or just half of the amount for both players to end in a draw. For instance, with the option best of 4, a match can end in 3-0, 3-1 or 2-2. So I've set the goal to first to 1 legs. You can choose for a win with 2 legs difference. This applies when you play, for instance, a first to 5 legs game. It can't end in 5-4, there has to be one with 2 legs difference. Well, I will keep it off this time. Then we've got the advanced settings. Well, the standard is straight in, double out, which means at the beginning of the leg you can just throw anything at the board, no problem at all. But at the end of leg, you have to hit the double to win the leg, as I've explained earlier. But as you wish, you can choose for double in or master in. Double in means that you have to start with a double. Master in means that you have to start with a double or a treble. Same thing for master out and straight out. Master out means you have to end the leg with a double or a treble. Straight out means you can win a leg with just a regular score. So when you are on 5, you can hit 5. Well, I will leave it to the regular settings for now to be not too much confusing. I will also leave the checkout percentage turned on, which means at the end of the leg, I have to enter my amount of thrown darts at a double, so the app can calculate my checkout percentage. How much percent of my thrown darts on a double went in. Then I will press start game. And it's game on.
Game on! 100 63 81 51 23 79 43 68 60 75 80 56 You're in. You require 114. 98. 54. You're in. You require 16. 8. 53. You're in. You require 8.
Double 4 for me. Yes, I got it. All right. 2 darts and a double.
Yes, game shot. And the match.
That's the match. Well, this was a classic 501 game against the Dartboard CPU from DartCounter. You can download the app in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like this and you want to see more darts related videos. Have a nice day and I'm gonna see you next time. Cheers!